Welcome back, students. Let us continue the lesson. So in my previous class I have discussed how to set the page orientation and how to set the paper size. Okay, if you have not watched that video, so do watch it, you will understand the concept. Now today we will discuss working with the tabs. Okay, how to work with the tabs. First of all, let me open Microsoft Word, click on Start, click on All Programs, click on Microsoft Office, and click on Microsoft Word 2010. So this is the Word application. Okay, before going to that point, first see what is that tab and where is that button. I will show you. The on-screen keyboard. You can see TAB, tab button. Okay, what is the use of this button? Okay, here what happens? Two buttons are given. One is space bar, so this is the longest button on the keyboard. So when we press this button, our cursor moves only one space. Okay, one space cursor will be moved. But if you want to move your cursor at a time 6 to 8 spaces, so in that case you can use this button. So when we press this tab, when we press this button, our cursor moves at a time 6 to 8 spaces. Okay, so let's see here. Let me show you. The cursor is here. I will click by using this on-screen keyboard. Okay. See here, cursor is here. When I press the tab key, see now how it is moving. See, at the time 6 to 8 spaces it is moving. Okay. So at a time 6 to 8 spaces can be moved by using this button. If you use this space bar, only one space it gets moved. Only one space. Okay. But sometimes there will be requirement to move the cursor at a time 6 to 8 spaces, then we can go for this button. Okay, tab button. Now Word has given a feature to control this position. Okay, to control the position of a tab means after pressing this tab key, where my cursor should stop, we can set that, we can control that. So that settings are given to the user. User can control this cursor by using this tab setting option. Okay, when we press this tab button, so according to our setting, tab gets stopped in this document. Okay, the most common way to indent the text is to use the tab key. So if you want to align or if you want to keep the text correctly in your document, then that can be done by using tab key. For example, see here, I will show you. So if you want to type just one resume, so there in a resume what happens, there will be, so first I will give a name, that is resume. Okay, so cursor is here. I will take it to the left side by using the left alignment. So control, when you press Ctrl L, cursor gets stopped at the left side. When you press Ctrl E, cursor stops at the center, and when you press Ctrl R, cursor stops at the right side. So these are the three alignments: left, center and right. Okay, and Ctrl J is for justify. I want my cursor at the left side, so that's why I'll press Ctrl L. Now see the name. Okay, so I'll press one tab key. Okay, on my keyboard I'll press one tab key, cursor stops after some certain space. Again I'll press tab key, here I'll write XYZ. So again I will press enter to take the cursor to the next line, address. Okay, then I will press the tab key. Of course I will align and I will show you address ABC. Okay, main road PQR. Okay, just I am entering some dummy information. Contact number is this. Some dummy numbers. Okay, now I want to align this text correctly. I want to position this text correctly. So in that case, see now, so this colon is this side and these columns are in a line, and this text, these two lines are in a correct order, but this first name has gone little bit to the left side. Keep the cursor at the beginning and press tab key on your keyboard. It gets aligned correctly. Now you can see here, this all the fields are correctly aligned. This colon is aligned correctly and information is aligned correctly. If you align it center, then it looks like this. We don't want to make it center, so we want to keep it like this. So we can carry on. Okay, you can carry on like qualification, then press tab key, and then again you can write here PMNO is a qualification. So in this way we can, so this is the use of tab what I am showing. Okay, by default tab stops are set at every 0.5 inch. Okay, when we press a tab key, tab gets stopped at 0.5 inch. You can set the tab stops along the ruler according to your requirement. As per the user requirement, user can set where the tab should stop. Okay, after pressing tab key, where this cursor should stop, so that can be set it by the user. When you press the tab key, the cursor automatically jumps to the next tab. Okay, from the ruler, so that icon will be displayed, and when we press that tab key, automatically our cursor moves to that location and it stops. Tabs can also be created using leaders lines. The leaders insert dots or dashes in the space leading up to the tab stop. Okay, by using the leaders lines also we can control or we can set the tabs. Okay, now point is how to set that tab in our document. Okay, first let me delete this all. So for setting the tab, click on the dialog box launcher button in the paragraph group of the page layout tab. Here click on a page layout tab. In a page layout tab, paragraph group is given. Okay, here it is paragraph group, and in a paragraph group you have to click on dialog box launcher. Okay, so this icon is the dialog box launcher. When you click on this icon, you will get the dialog box. Okay, so this is the paragraph dialog box. After getting this dialog box, click on the tabs button present on the lower left of the dialog box. The tabs dialog box appear on the screen. Now see here, so this is the paragraph dialog box. In this, tabs button is given. Okay, see here, tabs button that is given at the bottom of dialog box. Just click on that tabs. So when you click on that tabs, you will get the tabs dialog box. Okay, so their tabs dialog box appears on the screen. Now tab stop position is given and default tab stops, that is 0.5 is given. So if you increase or if you decrease according to this value, tab gets stopped in our document. Type a tab position, for example 1.25 in the tab stop position text box. Click OK. Here 1.25. Let us type 1.25. Okay. So just click on 1.25 and then click on OK button. Okay. So now 1.25 is here. You can see that L shape icon. Now if I press a tab key, directly my cursor stops in this location. Now see here. Okay, now if I press a tab key, directly it is stopping here. Understood? Let's see once again. One more value I will set it. Here again click on tabs. I will set another tabs, that is 4.5. Then click on OK button. Okay. Let me open the keyboard to show that how the tab is stopping. Okay. So now see here, our cursor is here. Now if I press a tab key, cursor comes in this location. Again if I press tab key, directly it comes to this location. See, observe it. The cursor is stopping here. Again if I click, directly cursor comes to this location. Okay, below this tab icon. Okay. So in this way we can set the tab. So according to your need, wherever you want to set, so that a tab can be set, and by setting this tab we can type the text correctly. Okay. Now press the tab key, the cursor will jump to the next position where you have set the tab stop. So wherever you have set the tab stop, in that location cursor gets stopped. Similarly, set a new tab at 3 and click on OK. So now already I have set it for 4.5. I have shown you also. So when we set it, directly it stops in that location. So let me set another tab. Okay. So let us minimize this keyboard. Click on tabs, and here I will set 3.25. Then click on OK button. Now see, just imagine our cursor is here. So when I press a tab key, the first it comes here, then it comes here, then it comes here directly. Okay, see now. First, this is tab, then another tab. Okay. So in this way, you can control the cursor by setting the tabs. Okay. And if you want to remove that tabs, again go to that option, click on dialog box launcher, then again click on tabs button at the bottom of a window, and here click on clear all, then click on OK button. All the tabs will be removed. Okay. So in this way you can set the tab and you can remove the tab. So I hope you understood this point. Thank you for watching.